Here's a cool story, Will. Southwest Airlines passengers receive free Nintendo Switch consoles. I think it's a cool marketing move, in my opinion. I think these types of marketing stunts, you're going to see them happen more frequently now. And, I mean, you could spend this same kind of money, you put out a commercial, which they do still, it's worth noting. But in this case, it's just, you'll get the more organic kind of approach here. You're going to get the same coverage, or some coverage at least, and get a bunch of happy people. So there was this flight. It was bound for San Diego, I believe from Dallas. And just before the flight takes off, they announce everybody on this flight is going to get a Nintendo Switch. And everybody rejoiced. Huge party, celebration. Now, of course, part of a collaboration. They want the posts. Yeah, they're getting something out of it. It's not just being nice. But, hey, those people got those Switches. And their flight is going to be a little bit nicer with a Nintendo Switch, as far as I can tell. Now, it's important to note, this particular flight was going to San Diego. San Diego, that's where Comic-Con's happening. That's like big spot for Nintendo. Nintendo's actually going to have a presence there. So they're trying to set things up in advance. They're being strategic, as you would. But nonetheless, a bunch of people get Nintendo Switches on a Southwest flight. I don't know if this is going to be the only circumstance in which this happens. Apparently, there is a partnership between Southwest and Nintendo. I'm curious now. People are going to go start booking their travel with Southwest. Maybe they think, especially if you're destined for San Diego, you'd be like, you got two options. It's Southwest. I don't know. If people got a Nintendo Switch, I don't think about it. Especially if the airfare is cheap. Like I bet you the airfare from Dallas to San Diego on Southwest, the airfare is probably less than the cost of a Switch. Those people probably essentially just flew for free. Yeah. That's kind of a cool idea.
It's a nice little package.
If you think about it. Yeah. Interesting marketing campaign. Now, as I mentioned, Nintendo is going to have a presence at Comic-Con International in San Diego, which I guess just kicked off. It goes from July 18th today, July 18th to 21. They're going to have a few playable titles, including The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. You know, I played the other one. I don't play that many games. I put some time into the Breath of the Wild, and I mean, it was a vibe, that game. Yeah. It was maybe even a wave, that game, as the youngsters say. So, I mean, the sound effects, just the whole. I recommend that game. Anyway, Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, Luigi's Mansion 3, and aforementioned Super Mario Maker 2. So, well done, Nintendo. Cool little stunt. Now you just got to get on some Toronto flights, and we'll be all set.